In 1974, a radio technician named Elias Thorne was stationed in an isolated observatory in the Alaskan wilderness. His job was simple: monitor low-frequency waves from deep space. But Elias wasn't listening to the stars. He was accidentally intercepting something much closer. One night, he recorded a signal that changed his life. It wasn't a message. It was a perfect copy of his own voice speaking to his wife, who had passed away 3 years prior. The recording was 11 minutes long. In it, the fake Elias was describing a place where the sun never rises, but the shadows have teeth. Elias vanished 2 days later. When the rescue team arrived, they found the observatory empty, but the recorders were still running. They played the tapes back. They heard Elias screaming, but then the scream turned into a laugh, and then the laugh turned into the sound of a barking dog. This is what scientists now call acoustic mimicry. It's a phenomenon where a non-human entity learns to hunt by stealing the sounds of its environment. Think about it. Have you ever heard your name called in an empty house? Have you ever heard the floorboards creak exactly like someone was walking behind you? It's not your imagination, it's the frequency testing your reaction. It wants to see if you are still aware. In 2012, a group of hikers in the Black Forest reported a similar anomaly. They found a clearing where all sound simply stopped. No birds, no wind, just a rhythmic clicking sound coming from the trees. One hiker, Marcus, wandered off. 10 minutes later, the group heard his voice calling for help from a nearby ravine. They ran toward him, but when they reached the spot, they found Marcus already there, standing perfectly still. But it wasn't Marcus. His skin looked like wet plastic. His eyes were missing. And when he opened his mouth, the help call kept coming out, even though his lips weren't moving. The entity wasn't trying to hide anymore. It was mocking them. There is a pattern to these encounters. It always starts with a sound you trust. A text notification when your phone is off. The sound of your mother humming in the kitchen when you know she's at work. But the final stage is the mirror phase. If you wake up at 3:14 a.m. and feel a sudden chill, do not look in the mirror. The frequency has finally learned your face. It is waiting for you to blink, because the moment you close your eyes, it will swap places. It will walk into your life, speak to your friends, and sleep in your bed. And you will become the static. A voice trapped in a recorder, waiting for someone else to press play. If you are hearing this, the frequency is already in your room. Listen closely to the silence behind my voice. Can you hear it? That faint clicking, that's not a glitch. That's the sound of someone or something learning how to breathe like you.